I'm Nana Farika. The time has come for the lioness to tell her story from her viewpoint and tell the world who Queen Omega is. This is the lion's voice.
What do you have to tell the people about Ras Tafari?
Light to the world. The king of kings and the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Elected himself. Where's rightful ruler? Hey yo! Eli! Hail them high, hail the black king on the 23rd of July. So tell them guy who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your night. From ancient time them a try. Them Romans know them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them comes without them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill the lion we come conquer Judah tribe. Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come to tell them in a Toronto, straight at it.
Give thanks. So, take us to when the eye started growing, the eye covenant, and now when you burn down the scissors and comb part. When did that
let me
happen?
show the eye, because it was another stage of my life when I left St. Croix.
Okay, talk to us.
When I went to high school in the States, in New Jersey, is the first time I experienced discrimination.
Okay.
As coming from St. Croix, I never experienced no discrimination, no police brutality towards I man, but I seen police brutality upon Rastafari.
Okay.
You know, ones I know. But heading to New Jersey, it was to try to pursue a scholarship to go to college in the footsteps of my brother.
Yes.
And so I then moved to my father, who was living in Brooklyn, and came out of the city and went into Jersey. So I was now in Jersey, spent 4 years there from 9th to 12th grade. Could count the amount of blacks in the high school at the time in Woodbridge High. Big up yourself, those in still the class of 1990. That's the graduating class out of Woodbridge High School, the Barons. Well, I could remember in 9th grade jumping on that bus to try to find my way home, and this Caucasian youth here, boy, Ras, I still remember the eye, okay. Yeah, he come and tell I, man, get up, you little nigga, man, and give me a seat, man. He ain't had no more seat on the bus. He coming from football practice and trying to bully I, man, get up out the seat so he could sit down there, So it was I'm not moving, and him bigger than I, man. So equal vibes, but anyway, them is the vibes that I, man, experience. I can remember my first time trying to get a job. Meet up with a Mexican, Puerto Rican up there in the school, and when you see the I from Jamaica, man, they hear the accent, all Caribbean, they say, you're from Jamaica, man. They say, no, man, we're close to Jamaica, And right away, I get some herbs, Till I meet him a day after school, meet by the pizza shop, get us a good draw. And at that time, after I get the draw now, I set it up in my shoe, and we step out of the pizza store, police roll up on us and handle me real rough, man. Them time I don't have no luck, but me trading with a coffee.
Yeah.
Me trading coffee down,
Yeah.
And that create a big problem too, because they rough me up, and I can remember, boy, I have rights, you can't rough me up. This is 9th grade, And while him roughing me up and he looking to altercate now to another level, the next officer who was reasoning with the Mexican brother now come and say, everything's safe. Let him go. Everything's safe. Because he had a car lot that had broken in, several blocks down. And they had got in the car. So they prowling now. They prowling like a beast.
Yeah.
A black youth pull up on the black youth, So I remember going into my father the next morning, Saturday, and like I said, never really live with my father, Just moved up. And when he rise up, I said, my son, Dad, you ain't gonna know. Well, me never really used to say that. I mean, coming from such a vibration, that connection, we just used to start to talk.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna know what happened to me first night, you know.
Yeah.
As I man start to talk, what happening, like I explained to the eye. The first remark was, you stay up here for a couple months and this Rasta thing, they are dealing with the hat on your head all the time. That's the problem. You and this Rasta thing. You know, and things didn't go to Isla after that interaction, you know. After that interaction, I man left the house, went out into the cold and, you know, still had the draw, whole of meditation and stayed out for the rest of the day till midnight when everything is quiet and I come in and don't have to see nothing, just got to rest. And I learned that day, and I have to keep a lot of things to myself.
Yes, yes.
Because I was starting to be accused and look to be persecuted for what I thought I was innocent for. Maybe an experience, boy, you really went out there to buy a car, and that's the problem. But to I man, in 9th grade, the herb had already come a part of I man life. I man music I was listening to was just strictly reggae music. Never like calypso music, never was into the steel pan vibration, just reggae music.
Okay.
You know, that was the fun. That was the vibration. Just they didn't have no locks on my head because it was being fight down at home, but I had a vision. I have to get a scholarship and I can make it to the professional too. I can do it too. So
they are chasing right baseball vision. You're chasing your baseball aspiration. You're wearing a kufi. You had an afro them time there?
Yes, with my dad now I was able to wear an afro one, you know? Yes,
yeah. How old was the eye at this time?
I went up to New Jersey in 9th grade, 15.
15, okay.
Yes,
So you started to get your growth spurt, you're getting into your man frame these times. You know what I mean? So when was the decision to grow your locks now?
Well, I ended up leaving Jersey after high school quickly. I got a scholarship for baseball. I ended up becoming well known in the high school from being discriminated against and being called bumpkin. They didn't know what the heck a bumpkin was till I looked it up and said someone from the islands come off a banana boat. I was like, wow. I was called buckwheat in Brooklyn, playing ball every weekend in Brooklyn. I played ball all over the place, you know. But I got a scholarship.
Where did I go? Where did I get?
Far south, into the sun, into Miami. Went to Miami Dade North campus. Took up music because I played in high school for 4 years the trumpet. And I man said, well, you know, I man don't really have to go to college, you know. It's baseball, I man going. This baseball we're dealing with, but we get a scholarship. We don't need to worry about major because a baseball we're gonna deal with, man. But you needed a major. So I said, well, music I am. I like Bob Marley. I self-taught myself on the piano class. And while they told me, you ain't ready to join the band yet. Go in the back room and learn the skills and how just to make a song. I did that for 2 years in 9th grade and 10th grade. And then he said, all right, you could join the band now in 10th grade. You know, so I went from 5th and 4th trumpet up to 2nd trumpet by junior year. By senior, I was playing 1st and 2nd trumpet. So I said, well, all right, stick with the trumpet, Tafari. You could learn music, you like the keyboard, you could learn all the instruments, be a music teacher, if anything. You need to have something to fall back
I have a creative. I know, I have a creative background, you know. I feel in the energy now. Hold on. Big up Lion Pride. It's a blessed Rastafari. If I get a chance, ask the brethren about Midnight, aka Van Benjamin. So we'll touch on that little more when we get up to that part there. But continue.
Yes, sir. So once living in Miami now, it brought a whole different experience and another stage of my life.
Okay, because that's like the Caribbean again when you're in Miami.
Yes. Right into the sun again but still a fast pace, Miami. Yeah. But I was happy to be in the sun, in the hot weather. I did 4 years in winter. Treachery in winter. I had 2 arthroscopic surgery in high school. Trying to play football in freshman year. They tore up my TL, my what you call it, the meniscus cartilage.
Wow.
Yes, so I went to the first doctor in New York, and That doctor butchered me, took out almost 60-70% of the cartilage. After playing, I retired from football quickly after that. Sophomore, junior, and senior year, I played basketball
okay. How tall is the eye? How tall is the eye?
5 feet 7 inches.
Okay.
But coming from the islands, I all away in the islands can run ball. Yeah. So when you go Babylon, I know say you dominate and you hustle in defense. I gonna do good, you know. Most youths from the Caribbean, from the Virgin Islands and the Caribbean, when they go to America, they excel easily, you know, my brethren. Easily.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, like I said, when I left there, I was well popular in Woodbridge for baseball. I led the team to our conference and districts. So, yes, I went down south. For the first time, I'm like my own man. I don't have to hide to burn no can. Because all them time in high school, brother, if I only know I met up with my brethren them in high school was from Jamaica. 2 brethren, a family from Jamaica that were close to I, man. Humble, we Caribbean, and a brethren from Panama. And one day I out, and the brethren from Panama come to the door, ring the bell, and my father saw his eyes, and that was it. When I man came home to the house, he gave me a lecture. I don't want that brethren around here. I don't want that boy around here, and I don't want you talking to him. You hear me? I had to make a phone, brethren. Watching up hell. Don't come wrong here again. You know, I man won't come and check the eye. I will check the eye. Because don't call neither. And that's how my relationship was in high school. My brethren, them, no, I man will check the eye. My old man never knew where my brethren them live. Wow. That's how I had it. To check it out. So when I man come in, I would have to go straight in and back, voice in, don't go back, wash up my hand. Because I may have to encounter him close up and I would have to hide my donny, my money, hide them because one time my man boss off and Josie went to New York, catch the train in 9th grade down to Brooklyn and got lost, return home, you know, because I walked all the way to the train station, but it was dark when I got in and kind of got lost and ran into this place. Josie's a redneck area. Yeah. And after I man felt that energy, this redneck looking at her way, I said, I prefer call my dad, you know. Tell him, my man. Yeah, when I told him what happened and how I got there, and boy, he was like, that's your allowances. Him ease up and giving I money no more. Wow. He was like, you going far, all the way to New York City without who gave you permission to go? Who you tell? But man, cousin them in New York, Tafari, come man. Jersey, man. Why they out in Jersey, the suburbs? I man, come city, man. So I man
so went you go to the city and get lost. So
I learned certain things of how to have a relationship with my father. Yes. And it was based on sports.
Yes.
Never had no problem.
You're living in 2 worlds. You're living in 2 worlds. You have your Rastafari world, you have Bun Herb, you listen reggae music, and then you have to be clean cut for your father, your sportsman, athlete of the year for your father.
2 walls, boy. How do I put it? I tell you, 2 walls. Yes, sir, 2 walls, man.
Yeah. Ras Tafari. Emperor Haile Selassie the first. Tell the people about embarrassment. Well, even if the stars they fall and the moon turn into blood, well, to the coming while we stand tall, I will shower you with my love. And even when the people start ball, cause they see the city streets them flood, look like the hurricane blow down their wall. I'll be by your side and me now, but think I found the love of a lifetime. I love you every day or the night time. Almighty, I made your light shine, and unto I, your love was a lifeline. Think I found the love of a lifetime. I love you every day or the night time. Almighty, I made your light shine, and unto I, upside down. I will never hide, I'd rather stand my ground. Lion of Judah blessed with the triple crown. Can't come fool I with no circus clown. Now fear no hurricane or the cyclone. Respect for Mama Earth with that embedded on me bone. That's why I will never leave you alone. Protect you from harm when the alarm sound. So even when the stars they fall and the moon turn into blood, through the coming war we stand tall. I will shower you with my love. And even when the people start mal, when they see their city streets them flood,